Welcome Project Metal Music! Join the fun! Chat with the bands! Ask them questions, chill out and relax!
Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel and the Monday Night Podcast with Ell and Basjan. Welcome guys. And I do see Lisaboo in there. Welcome Lisaboo.
Yes, Lisa.
Yeah. So we have a packed show for you guys today. We got Basjan's section, doing reviews of bands, what gigs are coming up. And later on, we got what's coming up on the channel, and whatever takes our fancy later. So, bit of a grift. If you haven't already, there's a pinned comment to the top of the screen now, in the top of the chat. Please subscribe over to Project Metal's second channel, PMM Gone Wild. I'm hoping to. I'm releasing some videos over there, slowly over there, and I'm hoping to get at least 50 subscribers there to actually start doing some stuff, doing lives over there, like doing gaming and stuff like that. And also in the description there's the Linktree, and there's all the stuff there. With the socials like Twitter, I would never call it X, but I call it Twitter. There's projects Insta. There's also the email address for the channel. So if you're in a band and you want to get and you got some stuff you want to get reviewed, whether it be in written form or live on the streams like we're going to be doing today and on the Saturday. You can email there over there. So yeah, and also there is Lisaboo's store in the Linktree, so that she does some amazing stuff on her store over on Etsy. It's her store is Bootable X Studio. She does like a lot of stones, geodes, towers, cloths, stands, you name it. So head on over there and check it out. And if you've got a specific question for Lisa, there's also a chat feature there, so you can get in contact with her there. So anyway, that's enough of grift anyway. So Basjan, you've got some amazing bands today, and down in the ticker tape there, This part of the show will be a mature content. Viewers' discretion is advised for this part of the show. So, Basjan, what goodies have you got for us today?
I've got some very interesting stuff. And like I said, mature content and definitely not for sensitive viewers at all. And let me start off with my first band. It's Renaissance Road. And they are an alternative rock band with a metal edge from the mother city, and that's Cape Town in South Africa. And the first track I've listened to, On the Edge, I do like the relaxing intro and heavier progression in the song. Vocals, guitar riffs are stellar, and uh, drums and mixing top class from the band. Also a hint of evanescence in the song. I never could. A heavy drumming and clean vocals in the song do impress. The riffs are solid and I do fit the song. The track Paint Black. This is not a Rolling Stone cover, but an original song by the band. I do like the unconventional approach in the song. The song is sick and it do remind me of Paramore. For those Paramore fans, especially the song Decode, that definitely reminds me of that. I do like the dark lead in the song, and for me, a banger of a song. The riffs and drums, vocals are in harmony there. And for me, what I think of the band, they are damn good, and they do bring fresh and exciting uh, elements to their music, and a big yes for me. The band can be found on YouTube, Renaissance Road, Instagram, Renaissance Road, on Facebook, Renaissance Road, TikTok at Renaissance Road, and on Apple, it's apple.music.com/ZA/artist Renaissance Road. And now we're going to the witchy side. The band I've got in mind, Grilled Witch. And they are a stoner sludge grilled blues metal band from Gdansk and then Barzyk in Poland. And the band was formed in 2021. The first track I listened to, Backward Steps, and for me, this is hardcore stoner sludge metal. If you listen to the song, that's my take on what it is. The angry vocals is insane. The shredding is really badass. The breakdowns is so good. The track About You, battle riff, guitars, and drums. The band don't mess around in the song. They kill the riffs, and that is at epic level. And Grilled Blues, for me, all of these songs are live versions I've chosen. For me, a headbangs anthem. The energy in the song is awesome. I do like the vocals. Being You, in brackets, shit. Song is bloody awesome and blow you away. Brutal and in your face. The guitar, drum, and vocals are dark evil. And my take on the band, uh, they are extreme sludge stoner metal at its best. And they can be found on YouTube Grilled Witch, also at YouTube 666 Mr. Doom, and on Facebook FB/people/ Grilled Witch, and on Instagram, grilled_witch, also on Spotify, Grilled Witch. And the next band, I'm issuing extreme caution. Why? Because this is extreme metal. Osiah is a technical deathcore band from Sutherland Town in Ware in England. And from 2009 to 2012, they were known as Humanity Depraved. And themes of the band's music are death, mutilation, and defilement. The first track I listened to, Seeds of Despair. This is also a live version of the song. It's dark, growling vocals, and it's insanely good. The contrasting vocals that are clean versus growl do impress. Guitar and drums, for me, are outstanding. Pernile Agony, and this is also a live version. This is brutal from the start. And for me, these guys, like I said, they're not messing around, and they are really, really fantastic. And oh shit, now I've actually lost stuff. Let me go to the songs. I'll come back later to this. The songs I actually got. Let me start with that. Star Set, Head Over Heels, and for me, Starset is an American rock band from Columbus, Ohio. The song Head Over Heels, this is a cover song, and Starset has made it its own. It's nothing like the Tears for Fears original, and the II video to the song is a masterpiece. I do like the song and the video. And then I've got Baby Metal feature Electro Callboy, Ratatata. And for those that don't know, Baby Metal is a Japanese kawaii band. And Ratata is metal fusion meets trance. This is dance floor metal. I do like the pure metal leads in the song. The conventional metal fans will hate this song. Why? This is actually right up Armin van Buuren and Paul van Dyk's alley. It's crazy good trance music, the metal way. That's the best way to describe it. And for me, I personally like it. The video to the song is choreographed dance moves, and it's crazy good. And I think even Armin would add it to his playlist. It's that damn good. And then Mortal Soul Solace. This is Mortal Soul is a metalcore band from Nairobi in Kenya. The band was formed in 2010, and Solace guitar riffs is outstanding. I do like the drums and the rhythm in the song. For those who think African metal is a joke, take a listen to this. You'll get a rude awakening. The song is instrumental. It's strange for African band to actually have just instrumental metal in the song and the way they play it. These guys are actually damn good, and they do impress. And now to another song and band I know there's a warning up. I'm warning you beforehand. If you're sensitive, do not watch this video. The band is Mefo Rash, and the song is Singunian, and they are a black metal band from Uppsala, Sweden. They were formed in 2010. Songinian, the song, and this is the uncensored video I've also selected. This is an epic black metal, dark metal song with extreme dark undertone and instruments and the way this song is presented. And it's everything in the video is unstimulated. Everything you see is as I did it. So be careful about what you see in the video. It might be disturbing for some. The song is damn good. The chorus is also fantastic. It's has folk metal elements in the song, and the song itself impress. Dark vocals fit the song. This is pure dark, evil black metal. And yes, if you're brave enough to check it out, do so. Then I've got Disembodied Tyrant and Malfesian. Disembodied Tyrant is an American deathcore band from Missouri. Malfesian, the change of tempo in the song is crazy good. The blistering guitar riffs, breakdowns are sick. Also, the vocals are damn good. For me, this is blackened deathcore metal at its best, with symphonic elements, and yes, I really like the song. And then we got to Lithium, and the song is Soul Trip. Lithium was a South African grunge rock band, and Soul Trip, this is a grunge anthem from the 90s. The song do start off slow, but the progression in the song is fantastic. And for me, I really like it. They do deliver killer live performances, the band, and the riffs and drumming in the song is just fantastic. And then to another extreme group, and it's called Rock Beach. And YouTube, that is the actual band's name. It is not uh, me being funny, and the song is called Holy. Hi, Ozzy, I see you popped in. Good to see you. I hope you had a nice walk if you went out walking. Welcome. Rock Beach was a British rock band that incorporated pagan acts in their performances. The band also performed in the nude. Holy, the riffs in the song were super cool. This is a rock song with electric elements. And the band itself, they were unique in the style of music and performance. And yes, I did see the band live. And yeah, nothing could have prepared me for what I actually saw during the performance. And unfortunately, what they were doing on stage, I can't repeat on YouTube. But yeah, they were unique and yeah, definitely not for minors to see. And also, uh, these kind of ladies you don't want to meet at night. They're scary as shit. And I'm not joking around. Their music was good, but they were extreme in every sense of it. And now getting back to the bands I've selected, uh, uh, and uh, For me, the Starset song is a headbangers and blistering guitar riffs, blasting drum beats, and aggression in the song. The track Kardashev Denied, the song is intense and you feel the aggression in the song. The performance of the band in the song is just brilliant. Eye of the Swarm rock ground audio is fantastic and it's also catchy. The song do pull you in. The blistering guitar and bass is pure evil. Blast the song out. And my take on Star said they are extreme metal band that don't hold back. They are fantastic, and yes, I love to see them live. They can be found on YouTube, Unique Leader Records, Facebook, Osat UK, Instagram, Osaya_IG, and Twitter, Osaya Band, Bandcamp, Osaya UK. And the next band I've got, Elifius, and they are a progressive melodic death metal band from Miami, Florida in the USA. The band was formed in 2020. In the first track I listened to, Lemon Village. For me, the piano in the song is damn good. And I also like the melodic elements in the song. Progression in the song to heavy full metal is just badass. For me, I do like the growling vocals and the fast guitar riffs in the song. Face the Arch, melodic progressive elements in the song do kick butt. Heavy riffs combined with blistering drums is sick. This song is filled with contrast, and my take on the band, they have everything to rise to the top. Band can be found on YouTube, Elifius, and on Instagram, Elifius Band, Spotify, Elifius. And unfortunately, this stage, the band has only released a couple of songs, no full album, no EP as such. And I actually caught one of the videos of the band, and I decided to feature them because if they bring out an EP or an album, I'll definitely feature them on a band a review for albums of Project Metal, the website. So do keep an eye out for them. Then I've got AR. They are a shamanic tribal progressive death metal band from Helsinki in Finland. The first track I listened to, The Way of All Flesh. I do like the use of tribal instruments in the song. The background audio is also fantastic. A great performance on this song by the band, and do check them out. There's also a crazy good video to the song. Beneath the Ice, the build up of the song is just super cool. The shamanic elements in the song is out of this world, and the use of instruments and vocals do impress. Track From the Ashes, the song is badass from the start, and for me, it's one of my favorite songs of the band. The energy in the song is brilliant. Hell yes, what a song. The power and aggression in the song is sick. The precision, rhythmic riffs, and drums, the band just nail it. my take on the band, they are sending and can be found on Facebook, Avar, Instagram, AR Metal, Bandcamp, armetal.com, and YouTube at AR Metal. And now to my gig guides for tonight. And let me start off here. Future Palace. They're going to be the 4th of June at Redder Festival, Manchester, and that's in the UK. For those that don't know, do check it out. And the 5th, they're going to be at Pioneer Festival in Lyon. 6th, Kiev Fest, Gizon, also in France. The 13th, Nexus, Leipzig. The 2nd of July, Open Air, Groundsnich, and that's in Switzerland. And the 9th, they're going to be at Elberrot in Hamburg. The 22nd of November, they're going to be at the Cork Fest, and that's going to be in Stuttgart. And June the 20th to 22nd, Kiel, Limb, Lisaboo, and it's the thunderous anniversary of the Baltic Culture and Extreme Music Festival. And bands that will be performing there are Benediction, Soulstaffer, Beast, Incarnation, the Catholic Excrementory, Grandfuckers, and more. And beyond the Black Summer shows, 21st June, they'll be at Hellfest. 22nd, Graspop Metal Meeting, and that's in Belgium. 4th of July, Planeer Festival, and that's at Nexus. And then the 17th, there'll be at Plassenburg Open Air, and that's in Germany. The 18th, Summer AM, and that's in Kies. And then going to that's in Osbury, that's also there in Germany. And the 30th of July, they're going to be at Wacken Open Air, and that's in Germany. The 15th, Rock Castle. The 16th, Berg Open Air, that's in Illigen, Germany. The 17th August, Rock the Lakes Festival, and that's in the Czech Republic. And then Motorcar to Rock Festival, 13th to the 14th of June. Bands that will be there: Steel Panther, Stratoforest, Taikita, Bloodhound, Dream Evil, and Metal Light. And June the 1st, 3rd, the Hideaway, Johnson City, Tennessee. It's bands that will be there: Black Season Witch, Oriat, Glowing Pains. And June the 20th, Dallas, Texas, Awaiting Abigail, Goldtown, and the doors open at 9 p.m. at the Sundome, Granada. And that's my gigs and stuff for tonight, guys. Hope you found some bands that you were interested in and that you enjoyed. And yes, some of them were a bit extreme, but hey, if I can bring you dark metal, and I can bring you some trance music all in one show, why not?
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
it.
thank you for that. Thank you for that, Passion. Some cool bands, and like you said, that was sort of like the mature content part of the show. So yeah, I would like to came up in my feed. I've been following this development. over the weekend. A good friend to the show, and Matt Howlett,
Mhm.
his son, Max Howlett, his band, the Okra side, has just gotten, well, put it this way, his band is playing Bloodstock this year.
Wow. Oh, that's going to be big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Okra side. It says here, as the post says, unreal to be able to announce this. As many of you know from our stories from the last Saturday, we are playing Bloodstock 2025. This is so crazy for all of us, and we are thankful to everyone to come to all of our Metal to the Masses shows and got us there. The final was stacked with amazing Leeds bands, Owasa, Cashfly, Sans Solace, Uberu, and Biomech. So, in the meantime, this is a gig coming up. If you are in the Leeds area of UK, as in Leeds, West Yorkshire, in the meantime, come to our Leeds show with Devil's Henchman on the 4th of July.
Oh, awesome. Good
So,
luck to them.
yeah. So the Okra side is playing Bloodstock 2025, and congratulations to the band and Max and the rest of the band as well. So congratulations to the Okra side to get to be basically able to play Bloodstock. It's a big thing for them.
Yes, a lot of bands aspire to play at Bloodstock, and to actually get invited, that's a big thing for sure.
Yeah. It is. So, what's coming up on the show, on the channel, in this next week or so? Let me just see. Tomorrow, I'm going to be getting Damien Lee Tyner back on to see what he's been up to. That's the 27th. The 28th, we've got Post Death Soundtrack coming up on the 28th. On the 29th, we've got Turtle Skull. Next week, the 3rd of June, we have Midland Railway, which is a rearranged interview. We've got on the 4th, we've got Aftermath on the 4th. We've got the brilliant, the legendary Dave Rebels on the 5th. And on the 12th, we've got Epic Death on the 12th. And I'm hoping to get District 13 District 13 on the on for the show for an interview. We're just going back and forth at the minute, so just waiting for confirmation for a date and a time for that. So yeah, that's what's coming up on the show. And some of you may know I was away last week for a couple of days down in Wales. I have released several videos of my basically of my travels down there, and I was in Abergele, beautiful part of the coast there, and I was in Holywell.
Mhm.
The way it looks, it's you would say Holywell, but it's actually pronounced Holywell. And I was also did a video of Holywell Church, Saint what's it called again? St. Manfred's church, which is actually situated in Holywell, which Holywell got its name of the well, which is like a well, holy well, which is like a shrine, which is a shrine for the place, and it's still in existence today. He still can go to the place. He can still. It's like pilgrims go there. Since and it's been there since the 7th century. So that's how much. And then I've got released another video of St. Margaret's, just outside of Rill, which is a lovely, gorgeous building, gorgeous church. And it is, well, put it this way, the inside is marble.
Wow.
And yeah, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous building. I managed to get in for about 5 minutes. I had a quick look around as they were closing up, because they were prepping up for a wedding at the time. And yeah, I managed to sneak in, took some footage, some pictures and stuff like that. And yeah, big shout out to St. Margaret's for allowing me to basically sort of like gate crash the place for 5 minutes. So it's just, like I said, it's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful building, that, because I've been past it a couple of times, and I always wanted to go in, and I managed to get in for 5 minutes. So yeah, it's a gorgeous building. Gorgeous building. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, that's what's and at the minute we've got the channel's got 2 lives going. This the Monday night podcast and a 24/7 stream of all the car shows that I've been to. So if you want to when this ends, jump over to where the 24/7 stream. That'll be absolutely brilliant, because it does help the channel out. If you jump over and give it a like, comment and stuff like that, it does help. So that's what's been up for the channel, right? Channel updates. So, Basjan, have you done any gaming this week?
Yes, I've done Sunday. I've actually made a conscious decision Friday and Saturday. I'm not touching computer. I'm actually switching my cell phone off. I'm actually playing 2 Asian games at the moment. I found it more relaxing. One is Action Tournament, the one I've played for about 3 months now. The other one is Wuthering Waves. It's also an Asian game. And why am I playing Asian games? Well, if you're going to play games live, for me, the first thing you need to do is have fun. And these games are mob team. In other words, the interaction with other players is heavily modded, and also there's no drama, nothing, any kind of antisocial behavior in these Asian games. They kick you right out of the door. No ifs, buts, maybe. And I'm just looking for fun games. And yeah, I do like the fantasy aspects of this second game. I'm playing Wuthering Waves. And yes, you've got your sort of evil demon types of stuff. It's not necessarily the whole time fighting. It's a lot of, how can you put it, investigating, open world type. Yes, you do a bit of crafting, exploring. And also another thing is you play at your own pace. Yes, you've got some daily stuff you need to do. and some event items, but you finish that very easily. So the whole purpose of this game is go and have fun, go and explore. And I'm having such a good time. And for me, what I found about Asian players, especially Japanese, uh, and some of the Chinese people are playing as well. It's the most friendly people you ever. I've actually adapted to their culture in a way. You greet people as soon as you log into the game. Uh, the people in your clans, you say hello to everybody in the chat, and then you go off. And the people don't bother each other. Very helpful, uh, very well mannered. No bad language, no insults, and they do. And if you manage to lose a battle against them, they actually apologize for beating you. It's the type of culture, Al. And yes, I've actually adapted it. And for me, I don't think I'll online playing games. I don't think I'll be going back to any Western type of games because of the bad experience I had with the previous game. The previous game I played was fantastic, but the kind of language threats and for me just antisocial behavior and the game people themselves have not they did nothing to rectify it. So I left and I'm having fun. It's like an extended family I've got now. So yes, a lot of
Yeah.
action and it's like how can you put it? The fantasy type exploration and you explore at your own pace. You decide how you want to play the game, what uh, missions and stuff you want to do first. And for me, I think it's just a lot of fun because honestly, you don't need to be online for a long time to play this game. I just found it very relaxing. The music is soothing. It's sort of reminds me in a time I can put it long ago, especially if those knowing the Japanese culture. And yes, there is futuristic fantasy elements in the game, and what they actually encourage you to do is follow the good path. In other words, uh, you can't play as an evil character in that type of games. And yes, I'm having lots of fun there.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, sounds like a good game, and sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It's, and for me, also the thing is, it's one of those games you can play without paying. Now, for me, it doesn't feel fair. If I see a game uh, like Action Tournament, I'm actually buying stuff with money. Why? I want to see the game continue. It costs the devs and the game developers money. And I want the game to continue. I don't have to. I do put money in. For me, about between $30 and $50 a month. Uh, I put in some. I put in. I can put it as a donation, not necessarily spending. Because what I don't want to do is get too strong, uh, too fast. I want to do I can put it the merching, the crafting, that kind of stuff by myself. In other words, I want to achieve. Say, okay, I put the hours in that. Also, for me, the way I play is if I beat you once, uh, I'm not going to attack you again. Uh, I've done beating you in the arena. Yes, there's player versus player, and For me, that's just the way I play. I just do attacks to finish my weekly. I must win so many matches, player versus player in the arena. And yes, where I am now, with the hours I spend, I'm fighting at the top tier in the game. And it's when you get to the top tier, you're not going to win every battle. But because my character, my free character, strangely enough, I've merged with the elements and material I've obtained from doing different quests and stuff. It's actually premium stuff, and she's now level 72. That's my main, one of my main characters. And because I play honestly, I was given a win in a player versus player match. I actually screen record my matches I play there. I actually notified the game team, listen, you killed me with a win. I didn't win it. And I messaged the player I played against. And the team came back to me and told me, listen, yes. And I asked them, please take away my the stuff I got, give it to the other player because he actually deserved it. He messaged me back saying thank you because he achieved his weekly mission. And the devs actually gave me, for my honesty, they gave me a premium character I'm not allowed to have at my level, free of charge. So I got it free of charge. That's my, how can you put it? That's my MMA character. That woman goes ballistic with that massive sword of her, and she kills everything in the vicinity. Now, because I'm not allowed to have it at my level, when I go into a battle arena versus other players, I could use it, but I'm not using it. It's just the way I play. When I get to the level where I can legally get her in the game, I will start using her. And I've leveled her up already. She's in the level 40s now. And she plays at the hardest level, my quest as well. She's one of the few. I've got 3 other main characters that can do it. She's the 4th one, but she's much, much lower in level. Because she's a premium character and premium attacks, I could use her at that level. But look, I'm playing it for fun. And I want the other players that's playing against me also to have fun. That's why I don't bully them. If I beat you once in an attack, I keep record of my attacks. If I come up against you, I just ask for a rematch against somebody else and I roll it so you actually get select another opponent. I don't want to go and beat up players. That's not the way I play. It's for fun for everybody. And also, for those that don't know Japanese games, you get gacha. Now, what is gacha? It's like in a lucky packet you open and you get something in it. Now, there you can draw materials, you can draw anything. Some of it, you use premium currency like gems. Gems in the game is a premium currency that you use to buy your characters. You can also buy gems with real cash. I sometimes do it when I buy my characters just for interest sake. I buy the style of I want to play in the game. In other words, I've got main characters to do range attacks. I've got characters that do face-to-face on combat, and I've got characters that's got mixed. Also, the characters that use spells and potions. So that's how I mix and match my main characters that I actually get. And yes, it's lots of fun. It's addictive, and it's quite interesting to play. And like I said, it's for teens. It's very little bit of violence in it. Yes, you're doing battling. It's Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat without the extreme elements. Like you do have in Mortal Kombat, like fatality moves. With one move, if you enough elements during the fight, you can actually finish the fight with one move. That is what it is like. And for me, a lot of fun. What I also noticed, I went on to Kick this weekend, and somebody was playing RuneScape, and I was actually thinking about you in RuneScape, because I saw it one of the places, a lot of players were queuing up, waiting to enter. So, is there any special event going on in RuneScape at the moment, or it's just a group of players coming together to complete a mission or a quest that you have running?
There was just we just finished the DXP event, which is like you got 48 hours of to use up for wait, it's double experience, and it was like a big event for 10 days. It started basically started on the 10 days ago on the 16th, and it just finished today at midday today, UK time. So it was it was a long event because you got 10 days to use up 48 hours worth of experience. And it basically was just a huge well, put it this way, a lot of people got a lot of leveled up in a big way, so that's why you've probably seen like a lot of people milling about and doing stuff just to get the experience up.
Yes, because this guy that was streaming, he was online when I actually went over to Kick. He was online for like 18 hours playing the game. Now, I don't know if you also play like for 18 hours when it's double experience.
I did do I did play for 12 hours straight one time, but I sort of like I've limited myself to a couple of to about 4 or 5 hours at a time, depending on how much time I've got left, how much time I've got. But it's some people can go like 18, 20 hours at a time doing all sorts on RuneScape. So,
And so, do you do group missions or group stuff? Will you and your friends go out and do stuff in the game together? Or not?
sometimes the clan do the clan that I'm in. Sometimes the some of the people do like 2 to 3 sort of like boss fights, or
Yes.
if there's sort of like if there's like an event going on, you can have up to 6 people within the in the group. It depends. Sometimes there's a solo stuff. There's also like group events where you can go 2 or more people, up to about 6. You can actually do. So yeah, it all depends what's going on. Some other people do like a lot of do constant like group events, or like do like whether it be bosses or like dungeoneering stuff or whatever it is. It goes on. It does go on. So
And tell me, some of the characters I've noticed that the players got as the main characters. I saw somebody that looked like a reaper that was in there, and then there was like a shark character. I thought, well, these are pretty cool characters to have. Now, do you have to achieve certain goals to get these characters, or do you buy them?
they are skins, basically.
Oh,
They are skins. whether it be technically you can when you get a character, it's usually human, and over as you play the game, you can get certain armors, certain outfits. You pick up certain outfits, plus which can change your appearance. But also that you can pick up skins throughout the game for free. But also you can pick up for the free stuff. They usually have like events on where you can do certain things to pick up certain skins for free. But also, if you are feeling, if you've got a little bit of spare cash, you can go out and actually buy the skins. Get different legendary armors and stuff like that. You can actually, put it this way, you can spend hours once you get enough of the skins and stuff like that. You can basically spend hours mixing and matching and doing this and doing that, just to customize your character within RuneScape.
And tell me, if somebody is prepared to say spend between $30 and $50 a month, can he explore every map in RuneScape? There's no limit.
Well, basically, if you sort of doing a subscription, pay to player, like I do on my main character, main character, my main account. You can basically, as long as you do certain quests, certain things to actually get to these areas, you can basically explore the whole world.
Wow.
So, plus if you go if you go for the Premier account, which is I think it's a few extra bit extra money, you can get access to a lot of other stuff as well. But if you're just wanting to just to pay to player, basically you can get all you can get to like most, but I would say 95% of the world of RuneScape. But like I said, you got to put the time in. You got to put the work in to actually get these to do the quests and doing this and doing that and then doing this and doing that. You got to be a certain level, and you got to do a certain amount of quests to get to these places. Like I've pretty much unlocked that I can get access to. I can get. I think I've got around about 95% of it unlocked on my main account.
Wow.
So,
also, what you don't want to do is go to an area of the map, and there's no way you can fight the PvE characters there, because you're just too weak to actually compete against the computer characters to finish the quest. So I think it's sensible that you actually restricted access there till you are strong enough and completed enough quests to actually do something there and don't get blown away when you land in that area.
Yeah, because there are certain areas where you need to be, put this way, you need to be shit hot, because some of these PvEs and PVMs, for those people who don't know, it's player versus environment and player versus monster. That's what PvE and PVM stands for. They will basically probably take you out within a matter of seconds.
Oh,
If you don't,
yes.
if you're not strong enough, or you haven't got enough food or decent armor and weapons, because they will take you out.
Oh,
So
yes. And that's the other thing. It's no use getting to an environment and your armor and stuff get damaged. You don't have enough money to actually repair it or
yeah,
uh, actually have a backup armor and stuff in place.
yeah, that's the thing with RuneScape. If you die, you got literally got to meet go to Death's office to not only to be resurrected, but also you got to pay Death to get you because you can keep up to five items when you die, but for the rest of it, and if you got a shit ton of stuff there, carrying shit ton of stuff, you got to pay for it to get back. And if you haven't got enough money, that's it. It's gone, basically. And if you got like, let's say, if you got half a billion gold in armor, do you really want? Can you really afford to replace it if it's gone?
Yes, that's true. And yeah, for some people, if there was no restriction, that will be basically the end of the game because they can't continue. They don't have the resources, so they either start
Yeah,
from scratch or they leave the game completely, and that you don't want.
yeah, yeah. I've died a good few times, and luckily I made sure I had enough reserve gold to actually get the my equipment back. Because you're talking around about what, about 300,000 gold.
Mm.
So you're talking at least 300,000 gold. So if you're going to go to a new area
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you got at least, because me personally, when I've got to a new area or doing like a series of like say boss fights, I always have at least 100 million in gold in reserve. So like that's in like liquid gold, gold that I can actually use. I can get my hands on straight away. But I've got like over 3.1 billion in gold. I can get my hands on if needs be. So yeah,
Yeah, it's good. Look, my game works more or less the same. The only difference is you actually get repair kits, uh, and they're not cheap. So before you go and explore something, uh, make sure you've got enough of those kits. Stack up because you don't want to lose an item you actually crafted and getting some of the rare materials to actually craft the upgrade. That's something you don't want to lose
yeah,
because going back and getting it again, that
yeah,
that is actually quite tough. So yes, I
yeah,
understand. Look,
yeah,
I see what Aussie is. Look, Aussie, gaming has changed. When I say it's changed, there's a lot of games you can actually just play for like 2 or 3 minutes and you're off. You don't have to do anything else and come back later and continue. I'm not talking only about casino games. I'm talking like Klondike, Free Cell. Uh, there's other type of games. So at a time where games are only time intense, those are gone. Even my mother at her age, she's playing Klondike and she's playing Mahjong. And what she does is she plays for a minute or 2 or 3 a year, and then she moves on. And also, those type of games, if somebody calls her on the mobile phone, she can just pause the game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the beauty of some of these online games. You don't have to like such as RuneScape and World of Warcraft or places like that. Once you're in a sort of like a safe area, you can just say, right, I've had enough for today. I've played enough. Say I've done an hour, and you can just leave the game and just like pick it up the next time you play it.
Yes, same here. And also, I don't know if you can, but in the Japanese games, once you become friends with somebody, uh, you can actually use their character in quests and stuff like that. You get rewards for it, and your friend's character you use also get rewards for it, and they don't lose any uh, of the equipment and stuff in the game if you use your friend's
Yeah.
character. I don't know, in the RuneScape, can you use your friend's character or your clan's characters?
Um, I can't. I can't. Well, put it this way, I don't. I'm not really sure, so I can't really see. Um, I can't really see.
Because I've actually seen when you log in the next day, uh, some of your characters were used and you were getting this amount of extra experience, coins, and other materials as well. So I don't mind at all because while I'm not online, I'm getting experience, I'm getting materials. So I think it's
Yeah.
actually quite cool. And then
Yeah.
no the clans at the moment are quite peaceful. I know around about October, November, it's will be Battle of the Clans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's going to get quite interesting. But yeah, for me, I'm just having fun. And like I said, I'm only level 54 by commander level, but I've got higher level characters and I am enjoying it. And when I go in to battle player versus player, I battle against guys that's like commander level 240, and I beat some of them. Why? They've got the characters because they level up. They don't have the spend the time getting the materials to forge and make the characters, weapons, the special moves and stuff, make it stronger. So for me, I don't mind battling much higher commander level players. I actually
Yeah.
enjoy it because if I beat him, I get bonus experience and bonus material. So for me, it's all about fun, and that's the best thing about gaming.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
watching TV these days, I don't. I must honestly say, I don't actually watch. I'm actually playing games. That's my sort of entertainment, and I don't go to the movie house. I rather do this because I've checked daily the newspaper, what's showing at the different movie houses around here, and there's nothing particular I want to see, to be quite honest. So,
Yeah. I'm the same. I don't watch TV. I might if I do see an advert for something on TV, it might look interesting. I just like, uh, do I really want to watch it? And I keep saying no because I know 'cause I haven't watched TV in 16 years. Any significant amount of TV in 16 years, I don't watch it.
no, same here. Aussie, I also used to play World of Warcraft. For me, the thing about it, when I've got all of these stuff on, to actually like events and stuff, to actually do the amount of time you must, they actually force you to do daily just to get the proper good prizes. Look, throwing money into the game in World of Warcraft doesn't help you. You've got
No.
to spend time and doing all of the stuff, exploring all of it, do a battle against these sort of monsters, whatever you want to call them. For me, it just got too much. I don't have the time to play that kind of game anymore
Yeah.
in World of Warcraft. They just made it ridiculous. The only
Yeah.
way you're going to do something like that, unless you're totally addicted or use a third party app to do it. Now, I refuse to use a third party app. I'm too honest to do it, and I don't see the need for using it. For me, a game should be about having fun and not actually putting extra pressure or how can you put stress on your life. There's enough of that out there. So, yes.
Yeah. 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 I played World of Warcraft years ago. Yeah, I stopped playing it. I was just like, you know what? I can't be bothered with this. I literally cannot be bothered with World of Warcraft anymore. So I stopped playing it, and that's why I started playing RuneScape. At least with RuneScape, you can basically spend an hour, 2 hours a day doing stuff, and then that's it. You can walk away from it.
True. Yeah, look, for me, I can actually spend a lot less time on it, but I'm having so much fun. Yes, I do tend to, between the games and stuff, go out, take my dog for a walk, and enjoy nature. That's why on Fridays I actually log off. I just check Friday mornings, uh, and then you won't see me probably sometimes Monday morning, sometimes Sunday evenings back in, and that's my time away. You've got to have some sort of balance in your life. Uh, because also sitting in front of a computer or if you're playing on a tablet or something like that, it does something to your eyes. Your eyes do need to actually uh, rest and stuff like that. So, yes. And the other thing is, I don't feel like wearing nappies, adult nappies, to actually play.
Yeah,
I like to get up and go to the bathroom when I need to go. And I like my
yeah,
coffee lots, so I do take coffee breaks. Yeah, the only thing I don't take is smoke breaks because I actually do it while I play the game. So,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Lisaboo said that games I played were on gaming systems, except for Diablo, that I played on the computer. Yeah, it's a good.
oh,
Diablo was a good
Diablo
game.
is a fantastic game.
Yeah,
And they did release Diablo uh, basically with better graphics and stuff like that. I also played the thing, and there's even talks of a Diablo, the whole complete thing remastered and everything, with even better graphics and extended missions and stuff like that. Tasks you
yeah,
can do. Uh, what I'm talking about disk space, I need to get another portable hard drive. And I know the guys on Xbox and uh, PlayStation also said, yeah, they need to get extra portable hard drives because their hard drives are actually getting full with all the game saves and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it is getting expensive.
yeah. Gaming can be expensive to actually do, especially with if you go do do saves, or if you got because I know some of these newer games that's coming out are quite sizable to put onto your computer, and yeah, some modern yes, you can actually, some of these games can you can go through like through a server but even when you got a like sort of like download a client,
Yes.
it can be sizable.
And also
But
some of these games, we actually do. Uh, uh, I know it's not as big as save. You do a save that keeps your progression. So in other words, if something happens and you've got to reinstall, you just go to there and upload, and everything you've got uh, is saved, so you don't lose anything in the game. Especially for
yeah,
players who actually use hard currency to buy stuff in the game. You don't want to lose the stuff you bought.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing. You got like yeah, it's a right pain in the butt, especially when you got like when you're thinking, oh god, my game's just been corrupted for whatever reason, and you're thinking, oh shit, how am I going to get all this back? And you're just like thinking, oh right, okay, I can go to wherever you save the game, um, whether it be on like the official server or anything like that, you can get it back if you know what I mean.
It's true. And that's the whole point of it. I actually laughed on the discussion in Reddit. I don't know how much allowance you got when you were a kid, but mine back in the day wasn't much. You didn't ask your dad, listen, I'm going to wash the car. That was part of your chores. You didn't get paid for that. If you
Yeah,
want to get money, you got to do something extra and stuff like that. So
yeah,
one of these guys, he said, no, his son came up to him and he asked his dad, listen, he wants a new computer system for gaming. His dad thought, oh, okay. He spent X amount on for his work laptop. He said, okay, I'll get you one. His son went to one of these guys online were doing desktops for these gaming guys that's doing the pro gaming. The guy, when he saw it, he thought there was actually a mistake in it because would you ever buy in your life a gaming PC with screens and everything included for 100,000 US dollars?
oh, 100,000.
100,000 with the screens and everything, the graphics cards, uh, the water cooling system, the designer box with
Yeah,
one or other character on it, your mouse, gaming mouse. Uh, what else was there? Oh, there was a special webcam and set up a headphone set and everything for proper online gaming.
yeah. I wouldn't pay that much for a computer. No, there's no way I would pay for that for a computer. I'd be lucky to pay. If I had the money, I would pay no more than about what 10 grand, if that, £10,000, if that.
Uh,
But
I've actually looked at the prices, especially for AMD versus uh, other setup with the NVIDIA versus the RT graphics cards. And for me, the gap between your I series uh, motherboards and PCs and your AMD performance level between the two uh, is actually narrowing in very little. You're not going to notice it. On an AMD system, you can get a decent graphics card and a system for around about 6,500 US dollars. And I
yeah,
don't need more than that. And for that, I mean, you can play top class games that's brand new out and you won't be bothered. For me, it's a lot about names, the naming. Personally, I don't think there's that much a difference between the quality.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I know there's like every month there's some advancement in like technology wise, like different chips and different circuit boards and different motherboards and different
Yeah.
graphics cards and stuff like that. They're always coming out with something new each month. So yeah, it does it when you think about it. When you actually think about it, you can sort of like depending on your budget, you can spend like a couple of $100 on a decent computer, which will set you off. But you can also, like you said there, like you can pay up to 100 grand, 100,000 for a computer. And it's just like it's all down to your budget.
Mm.
But I would certainly won't be paying like 100,000 for a computer. Where a perfectly say, for instance, you can get like a computer, a custom built one for about what you're talking around about $1,300, $1,400.
Yes. And for me, the thing is, with the motherboards of AMD actually getting so advanced, if a newer graphics card comes out, all you do is wait for the right time to actually buy it and check out, in other words, check out the testing they've done and it. If there's any problems, that's why I actually go and read up on the stuff. At the moment, these hellish expensive graphics cards aren't worth it. They
Yeah,
aren't worth the money they're charging, not at this stage. It's
yeah,
not worth getting them, and there's no way to justify it unless you're one of those guys when it comes to motors. You don't want, say, for instance, a Jaguar, you want a Ferrari. Or you could have gotten by using one of the other cars that's doing just the same job, getting you from point A to B. You can do all the ordinary stuff. You don't necessarily need a Ferrari or Bugatti. The
yeah,
others are just fine.
yeah. Like I said, it's just like yeah, it's all down to your budget really. It's all down to you. You can get a decent you can get a decent off the shelf computer. Just get yourself started, which probably costs you around about what $200-300. Or
Mm.
if you want to go, if you got like a little bit extra money, you can go out and say to a computer shop which builds computers. You can basically turn around and say, right, this is my budget. I've got $1,300, $1,400. Can you build me a computer? And they say, oh, right, okay. You can get a decent one. You can get like a decent computer for a really good computer for $1,400. So
Yes, for me, I'm like actually lucky there because my nephew actually built his own PC. He builds PCs, and he's not charging me anything for labor. So if I'm going to get a new computer, I just getting the parts. I have a chat with him saying which parts I need, and this is what I want to do. The amount of RAM I actually need, and also the performance chips on it. Either go AMD or go with Intel and decide then what's going to be. And I also I know you need some of these guys got like 3, 4 screens of these big ass screens. Have got like
yeah,
uh, for me 2 at most. If you're going to do streaming, 2 at most, and I don't need those big screens and stuff like that. It's for me,
yeah,
it's a total waste of money.
yeah, yeah. I'm the same. As long as you've got like a decent graphics card and say a decent sized, say a 32-inch screen monitor, that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? It's just like, what's the point in spending stupid amount of money on a monitor where it's well, put it this way, it's just like ridiculous. Some of these prices of like monitors. You're talking around about you can't. I've seen some of these monitors. You're talking about £1,000, which is around about $1,300, $1,400, and it's just like thinking, what the hell? Why? All because it's all because it's got the latest technology in it. Just why?
Yes. I think the common mistake a lot of people make, they get all of this equipment in, but I forget about the cooling systems. And that's where they neglect, especially good quality fans and stuff like that. Rather get brand name fans and test it. Because if your PC gets too hot, you're going to lose everything, because everything is going to fry in your computer in the inside. So get proper fans, like heatsink fans and stuff. If you're going to go with a water cooling system, get proper name there and I'll build from there, because your cooling system, if you get a proper one, you can just upgrade the other parts in the computer and your cooling system will last forever.
Yeah. Another thing what people forget about is the power supply.
Yes.
That's another thing, because if you could have like the most the best of everything else, if you haven't got the power supply to actually power the computer, you're screwed, because it's going to lag like fuck. So if you got like a 700-watt power supply, but you've got around about 650 watts of 600. If you're using 650 watts, it's going to lag. The computer's going to struggle in a big way.
It is. And also what's going to happen is your power supply is going to go very quickly. That's the first thing that's going to be a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's overworking it like that. Yes, Lisa, a laptop. My mother's using a laptop to game on. She doesn't need the latest one for the game she's playing. The only thing that me and my sister insisted for her on her laptop, get a proper antivirus and security system.
Yeah.
Because all the people that try to trick on the computer if you connect to the internet, and she's one of those that believe stuff they actually sending her. That's why my sister's going through her emails with her and making sure she doesn't click on the wrong button and stuff like that. So, but she's playing. I think what she's got my sister's old Dell computer, my laptop that my sister used. Yes, the Dells do get hot, but we got her one of those standing fans and stuff underneath the Dell that keeps it cool. But yeah, a laptop is perfectly fine.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. So yeah, it's like if you if you're going to get like a laptop or PC or whatever it is, do a bit of research first. Or if you're going to be thinking, oh, I've got a bit of cash and you want to like build your own, so if I get somebody to build a computer for you to your specifications, do a bit of research. Find out exactly what you're wanting. So
what we actually got for my mother is one of these. It's about 32-inch screen. why would you get her that? We actually sign her up for one of the streaming servers. She can watch a movie on her laptop on a bigger screen, and she's quite happy. There she can choose the movies and stuff, the series she wants to watch. She's perfectly happy on that. So, and it also saves her because what she's doing, she's got like a desk where she's watching it, or uh, if she wants to watch it, she's got in her house a big screen TV that's connected to that, to the internet with that, and she just can load it up to the screen and actually watch it in the lounge if she wants to sit down there. But
Yeah.
yes, for
Yeah.
me, uh, laptops are perfectly fine. I still got uh, my old, now that they've changed the name and everything, I've got a newer one. It's the Lenovo. It used to be IBM. And yes, it's a pretty powerful computer for if you've got to do like spreadsheets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gaming, if you're playing normal games like Mahjong, it's perfectly fine. If you're going to play graphic games, it's not going to work on that. But that doesn't bother me. I've got my desktop, so
Yeah. 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 It's like you said. It all depends on what you want to use a laptop or PC for. And like I said, do your research. And you say right, and you say to go to a computer shop, or if you know somebody who can build a computer, go there and say, right, this is what I wanted to do, and they will turn around and say, oh yeah, right, okay, this is what you need, this is what you want. There you go. Like I said, do your research.
Ozzy, I was actually here when Lenovo launched their laptops, and they actually offered me. The guy from the States was here. He offered me 50,000 US dollars if I can break that laptop. They actually took it like this and threw it on the concrete. It didn't break. Worked perfectly fine. Switch it on. I couldn't break it. So I've got faith in Lenovo.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't try it with any other laptop, but those are actually built quite nice. I know the Dells work perfectly fine, but I wouldn't try dropping them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, we're going to be starting to wrap up in about what 10-15 minutes. As it's getting on for about 10:45 here in the UK, and it's what 11:45 your time there, Boston.
Yes.
So we're going to watch a little video um, over on there. So this is St Margaret's Church in, and I hope I've pronounced this right, Bodle, Woodin. Hope I pronounced that right, in Wales. It's that marble church I was saying, Bashan. As you
Oh,
can see, that's it there. That's the church there. And it's like I said, it's an absolutely amazing church. So head on over there. I'll put the link in the chat there. Show it some love. Show it some love. As
oh,
it's,
awesome.
as it's only five. Um, it's only got five views on it. So yeah. Let me just play this. Here we go. Is like I said, it's an absolutely amazing church.
Mhm. Oh, oh, that's awesome. Wow, that is actually fantastic.
It's a beautiful church inside.
Hmm.
It's big as well. The spire alone is absolutely massive.
Oh, that is fantastic. So, wow.
Yeah, Yeah. Let me just. This is actually me going in into the church. It's a gorgeous walk up to the actual doorway. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You can see how big it is as I go up to the doorway. Yeah, and as you can see, the start of the marble is on the columns there, and that's the entrance.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. I tried to for such a little bit part of the time I was in there. I think I was only in there for about 5 minutes or so, something like that. And I tried to get as much detail in as I could in there.
Yes. Tell me, just for interest sake, is St. Margaret Church part of the Church of England or not?
Soon tell you. Soon tell you.
I love the
Yeah,
antique furniture. Is it?
yeah, yeah. Let me just check.
Oh,
The Church of Wales. So,
what is
Church of Wales. I think it's Protestant. I think. I'm not too sure. So, if anybody knows, let me know. Let me know in the chat, either in the live chat or the comments section. So I don't know if it's. I know the Holywell church in Holywell is the Saint Winifred's is Roman Catholic. So I don't know if this is Roman Catholic or the CV or Anglican, I should say. So I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I was trying to get as much data in as possible. So there's some of the marble in there is just absolutely gorgeous. In this, and that's why I was focusing on the stained glass windows, the ceiling, because it's got like different bosses of the up on the ceiling.
yes, yes, it is Anglican. I just looked
Yeah,
it up as well.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
the reason why I'm asking is when, if I'm correct, it was Henry who broke away and formed the Church of England
yeah,
because, according to the religion of the time, there you couldn't remarry,
yeah.
and
He was
so he
already
sort of.
granted. Yeah, he was already. He already the Catholics, the Pope afforded him, give him his first divorce and give him his second marriage. But yeah, that was about 1538, 1539, something like that, when he brought away.
Yes.
So yeah,
That was actually very interesting history on the breaking away and everything back in the time.
yeah. Yeah, guys. So if you want to have a proper look of the St Margaret's Church, please please give it a few more views because it's at the minute it's only got 5 views. So yeah,
It is. Tell me, is the church still used today, or is it just a
it's still
museum? Or
used. It's still
is it
used.
still used?
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was in filming, they were prepping up for. I was in on the Thursday, and they were prepping up for a wedding on the Friday.
Oh,
So I will put in the website in the thing there. So if you want to have a look at the church, um, in there, put this in the yeah, have a look. It's still used. It's still used. Yeah, beautiful church.
it is beautiful. It is.
Yeah. So, like I said, me personally, I'm not religious in any way, shape, way, or form, anything like that. But I do appreciate good architecture. I do appreciate good architecture, and that is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not knocking anybody who is religious. So, yeah,
Look, for me, I explore it. Explore it. I've got some pagan stuff I actually do, like the harvest and that festivals. I do. For me, uh, religious, I explore everything, and I've been to a black mass. I've also friends sent me over the Aleister Crowley stuff, the books. I've read them. So for me, I like to gain knowledge and stuff like that.
yeah,
I don't follow a particular order as such.
yeah, yeah. The only thing I will say is I'm more of a pagan than anything else. I've I've delved into like you, Bashan. I've delved into like different stuff, different religions and stuff like that. But they're not for me. Basically, they're not for me. I'm more of a pagan than anything else.
Yeah, for me, pagans, the way they interact with nature and stuff like that and stuff. So, yeah, for me, I would call myself the same, and somebody that I can put it respects nature and appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, like I said, I've always been sort of like one with nature. So yeah, it's like I just for me, I've looked into I've delved into the history of stuff, other religions, and not for me. Basically, I'd rather be with one with nature.
Yeah, for me as well. The reason why I delved into that is when somebody's actually talking to you about something, you've got some background knowledge. You can actually say, hey, listen, or I don't agree with you. I respect your views. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm on my
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. I'm the same. I'm the same. But there are some people. This is what really really, and this is the sort of like really gets my back up in a big way. It's the fanatics and the fundamentalists who
Yeah.
try to ram their not only religious religion down your throat. It's all the it's like hell and damnation type of thing. It was just like fuck you, get lost, get away from us.
uh, no, I actually laugh because here, close to me, we've got a bunch of the Hare Krishnas. They know me by now because one thing about the Hare Krishnas, their stuff is all vegetable, their food. Now, every time you walk past, they actually give you food free of charge.
Yeah.
And they don't want your money. It's just their way. And I've tried giving the guy donation because his food is actually quite good. With everything, it's nice spices and everything in it. And I actually feel guilty walking past them and actually getting a bowl of food for nothing. I actually feel guilty, but the food is quite good.
Yeah. 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 Good set of people. The Hare Krishnas. A good set of people.
Yes,
I've spoken to quite a few of them over the years.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and yeah, Uzi. She says, "For me, I'm a Christian. I don't ram or force anything to anyone. It's up to each other's decision. I'm the same. So if I can
So yeah.
quite happily talk to somebody about religion, but
Mhm.
when they start ramming their beliefs down people's thoughts, that's when I say, go away, fuck you, get lost, get away from me now.
Yeah, look, I've got friends and stuff. It's all kinds of religion and stuff like that. Uh, like Buddhist, I've got them. Even in my own family, I've got people that's Roman Catholic. I'm not. For me, uh, I do respect it. And also,
Yeah,
I've got Muslim friends. I
yeah,
also don't talk to them about religion. We've come to some sort of agreement. We don't talk religion. I've got my ways. They've got their ways. I respect them and don't force them
yeah,
my beliefs onto them, and don't do the same.
yeah.
However,
And
there is one American group. I'm not going to mention. I think everybody knows them. They come knocking over weekends at your door, want to talk to you about stuff. Uh, I think most of you know who we're talking about. I just
yeah,
don't open up for them anymore.
yeah,
And they usually drag the old people along. You feel sorry
yeah,
for the old people, then you let them in, and then they start talking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know which ones you mean. Yeah, it's just like go away. I just like say, sorry, not interested.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah, yeah, I'm the same with you. I know a lot of people, and sort of like we do sort of like have like yourself. We do have like we've come to some sort of like agreement. Don't talk
yeah.
about it because we sort of like know that basically we it's going to cause arguments in
Yes.
some form, and I just keep saying, you do you, you do you. I do me, you do you, and basically, and we still can be friends. I don't want to.
True. Yeah.
So
Yeah. My brother gets upset with me because they actually eat fish on a Friday. And on
yeah,
Friday over here, most of the restaurants here, you get a nice steak with chips on a Friday. So I go and eat chips and a steak. And he's
yeah,
looking at me and saying, yeah, you eating
yeah,
chips and steak. You're supposed to eat as believe what you want to believe. For me, a nice steak, I'm not vegan, or I don't believe that.
yeah,
So you have what you have and enjoy what I eat.
yeah.
That's it.
For the Americans or for people who don't know what chips are, because I know that in America, chips are like crisps, and for us, for people who wait in the UK, chips are basically French fries.
Yes.
So yeah, just got to clear that a little bit up because some people might not know. Yeah, so chips or fries, and in the UK, chips or like and crisps or fries or chips.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
that's a
yeah.
traditional British dish, fish and chips with mushy peas.
Oh yeah. 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 It's like I said, I don't. I don't push my views on religious views on other people, as long as they don't. Because technically, I could turn around and say, if really, I can really lay into religion in a big way, but I won't, because I know for a fact it's going to cause arguments. So I'll just say two things I
Religion,
don't talk.
politics,
Yep,
you don't
two
talk
things.
about.
Yeah, those are the two things that I don't talk about: religion and politics.
And and no football. We don't discuss football here as well.
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ! Don't get me on. Don't talk about me about fucking football or soccer. It's for some people. Oh God! I don't pity.
Especially
Yeah.
especially those bad glory Man United.
God, yeah. Well, put it this way: I haven't watched any sort of like games in the last 30 years, like over 30 years, because I don't particularly want to watch 22 men running around on the pitch, hugging each other, slapping each other on the backside, or sucking each other's dicks off because they scored a goal.
And the acting is really bad. The guy
Yeah,
barely touches you, and then you're holding your ankle, crying like a baby. When you go
yeah,
and watch ladies play football, they're actually pulling each other's hair and doing
yeah,
all stuff worse than the men doing. They keep on playing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if you're going to watch football, rather watch the ladies play and forget
yeah,
about those actors, bad actors on the football
yeah.
pitch.
If if I was going to watch it, and soccer, football is a contact sport. Doesn't matter fuck what anybody else says. It's a fucking contact sport,
Yes.
right? Or if I was going to watch some form of contact sport, a team contact sport, I'd rather watch rugby. I don't care if it's league or fucking or union. I don't care. I'd rather watch fucking rugby.
Somebody tell me, who's in North America? Lisaboo. Apparently, there's a ladies' American Football League. They play there. They've told me to go and watch that. Apparently, the ladies are playing in lingerie. I don't know
That's
about that.
that's Australia. That's
Oh,
the LFL, Legend Football League,
oh,
and some people call it titty ball.
oh. Now, I've never watched it. Everybody's talking about it because they're getting fed up with the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift getting involved with. So they said, no, it's better to watch the ladies play.
But unfortunately, there was a bit of uproar about it. So they stopped playing in like skimpy outfits, and they started to wear proper, full blown uh, um, uniforms.
Oh,
So
nice. So it seems like not everything in Australia tries to kill you.
yeah, well,
They try to catfish you.
yeah, well, just I've seen some of those games, and I wouldn't mess with those women who play American football. They well, put it this way, they hit and they hit hard.
Yes. Well, look what's happening in women's sports. The NBA is losing a lot of fans to the women's basketball because of that girl, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of sports out there who especially the male-dominated sports, losing a lot of fans, and there's a lot of people going over to the women's sports teams because
Yes.
because they're sitting tired of overpaid men's teams.
And also these men athletes, especially in the States, a lot of them are getting arrested for stupid stuff they're doing. And you don't want your kids to have a role model like that. So
Yeah.
they've actually gone over to the watch the ladies play
Yeah,
because there's less crap there, and actually it's more entertaining.
yeah, it is. Ozzy, stay safe and
Stay safe,
catch.
Ozzy.
Don't work over hard, and yeah, see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you on tomorrow night if you're on.
Yeah, yeah, and that's it. That'll be Damien Tyner. So yeah. Anyway, there, guys, we're going to start wrapping things up. So, Bashan, any final words?
Yes, everybody, if you haven't checked out Saturday Night's podcast, do check it out. Of course, Lisa's got a contagious smile on again, and watching Lisa smile and laugh with Elle is fantastic. Go and check it out if you haven't. And see you tomorrow night. No drinking and driving, guys. And be safe.
Yeah, too right. And yeah, if you're going to have a drink, don't drive. It's a stupid thing. We've seen way too much shit in our lives, whether it be myself, Bastion, or Lisaboo. Don't drink and drive. We
Sure.
want you here. We want you here. Safe and sound, having a bit of a laugh, having fun, asking a few questions, doing this, doing that. Have a nice chilled, have a nice chilled stream. So
Yes.
yeah, so guys, until next time, which is tomorrow, we're going to be going live with Damien Tyner at 9 p.m. UK time. So until next time, catch you all later.
Thanks, everybody. Stay safe.